What's up, everybody? Welcome to the dojo, where today we're going to discuss some Pizza Pet leaks. Some of these you might have seen on your timeline. We're also going to look into Pizza Ninjas nearly crossing 5 million gift views in the first few weeks. We're going to look at some of those new ones and basically everything else that's being built out around this Pizza Pet launch. This show is on X and on YouTube. At any given point, feel free to hop into the conversation if you have something to contribute, or if you have a question to ask, or if you just want to say GM, feel free to hop in there and we'll pull you right up. Of course, the show is brought to you by, you guessed it, Pizza Ninjas. We're here weekly every single Tuesday at 5 p.m. Eastern time. So with all that being said, I'm joined by one of my co-hosts today. We got Flybride. He also goes by Chris D himself. What's up, man? How's it going today?
It's going good, dude. I'm actually excited to hear about the pets because I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, I've read enough. I have questions. I want answers. And I'm sure everybody else is the same. So I'm gonna let everybody know about the stream going right now. And looking forward to it.
Yeah, heck yeah. I'll give what I feel like I can leak. Hence the title of this episode. And there was some leaks in the timeline that I'm going to pull up as well as some collab stuff and kind of all things. There's a lot of things going on right now. There's a lot of things going on in the background. Matter of fact, so much so that I know you're in a similar boat. Bitcoin just broke an all-time high like an hour ago.
Bro, I got a payment right at the Pico top in BTC. I was like, dude.
Oh, dude, in BTC? That's hilarious. That's how it works sometimes, man. If you're getting paid in crypto, whoever's paying you, they chart this thing, right? They're like, yo, I got to send him at the Pico top his money. That way, by the time he receives it, it's less.
It's so funny.
I feel it, man. I've paid people in crypto. I've been paid in crypto, and it's a really funny thing, man. Actually, I got paid in crypto pretty recently from, I don't even remember what it was, and it was Solana, right? And when I received it, I was like, yo, this isn't enough. Like, I was like, this is like not what we agreed on. And I forgot that Solana like mooned recently. And so the actual like USD value of Solana was the right amount. I just like forgot that it was like almost $200 now instead of like 150 like it was like a couple weeks ago, or even like 100 a couple months before that. So it's kind of funny how that works. We already got chat just like going crazy right now. We got Pedro and LFG. We got Scotch Fox. He's here every single Tuesday. Yes, Pizza Pets. We got Vincent, one of my favorite content creators on Twitter and YouTube. Makes a ton of dog content, the number one dog content creator, in my opinion. And of course, a ninja holder. He actually has a Pizza Ninja gif of him with the icon dog, which is really cool. As a Pizza Ninja holder, I would like to know how we qualify for the airdrop. Looking forward to the show. I don't know if that's been confirmed. I mean, obviously every ninja is going to get their allocation. I don't know if the number of allocation has been publicly confirmed yet. I'm going to find that out for you, though. We got SWAT Barbie. I almost said SWAT Barbie saying hello. MJ saying, I want a pizza pet. We'll get involved with the community that's getting the pizza pets. Got Norek. Amazing guy. So I almost got hacked like 2 weeks ago. Super stressed about it. This guy jumped on a call with me and really walked me through it, helped me feel better, told me like things to go through for security checks. So shout out to Norek for doing all that. What an amazing person. Good to see there's still good people in the space. Marco saying, get my pizza pet. And lastly, but not last actually, got Eats Bub saying GM. Dude, chat is
bro. I probably did it. I was like, we're giving all the alpha on pizza pets. So I kind of baited him.
Oh man, I was wondering. I was like, bro, chat's like going crazy. I've been to like, you ever watch one of those streams where like, I don't know if you comment on it or you're just kind of reading comments and like they're responding to comments, but they're like 30 minutes behind, and you're just like, oh, they're never gonna get to my comment on this stream. As the streamer, I try not to do that. I try to like stay on top of it as much as I can. Obviously, you still got to get a flow of the stream without interrupting it, but
that's fun. Apparently it worked, though. That's all I know.
So obviously people want the Pizza Pet leaks. So I'm going to talk a little bit about it, about what I can say, what I think I can say. And I don't know, maybe leak some things that I'm not supposed to say. I'm sure that maybe Trevor will DDoS me if I say something.
Don't tell Trevor. No, but
yeah. I'll say too much and they'll immediately just click a button and the stream shuts down. So yeah, with all that being said, let's actually dive right into it. So this thread, this Pizza Pets thread, got 100,000 views, by the way, which is crazy. This account has just under 10,000 followers, and they had less than that during the time of this thread. So if you're watching this and you write a banger thread, then guess what? You too can get 100,000 views. But anyways, Pizza Pet's first digital pet on, I'm not gonna read this entire thread, but just for those that are not familiar with it, it's a multiplayer, deflationary, 100% on chain. And thanks to the latest Ordinals protocol upgrades, this game brings something entirely new to Bitcoin. So even right there, thanks to the latest Ordinal protocols upgrades, we're actually utilizing one of the most recent upgrades in Ordinals to be able to actually make this game possible. I don't know how many people actually were aware of this. I'm not like, as involved on the tech level, but literally we're using the most recent upgrade features, which is really cool. Hence why it's in the thread right here. There's a lot of things that I've been wanting to talk about for a long time that were actually included in this thread. So as you know, it's a Tamagotchi style game. And if basically the longer you keep your pet alive, the higher evolution it'll get. And eventually if you make it to that final form, then it is eternal. And it's on Bitcoin, so it lives forever. GM Migby, Marco said, nice thread, by the way. So that's kind of the goal of it. Each one of these, I'm giving some leaks here. So I'm going to say what I feel like I can say. Each one of these eggs are unique, man. Like every single egg that's going to go out is unique. Every one of these pets is going to be unique. Every one of these pets' graves, if it dies, is going to be unique. So while this is a pretty large free airdrop to participants, it's still going to be really cool. Like each person should and will feel special on their pets. So even if you're just getting one pet, just know that pet is unique. And you kind of see this here. So obviously the evolutions are going to match up sort of like, with the egg itself. So you can kind of see a little sneak peek right here. Pet loses 1 heart per day. When your pet's heart reaches 0, it dies. It can never come back to life. Dead pets are automatically removed from the collection and the marketplaces. This is very true. So we're actually, working with these marketplaces it's going to work, like within seconds, maybe milliseconds from when the pet dies, it's going to get, transferred out of there. You're no longer in the primary, section. And this is kind of like what one of the pets looks like. On this note, can I say this?
Say
I should say it.
Just say it.
Dude, I'll just say I've seen a demonstration of this, and it looks so cool, right? Like it's more than just a standstill, like what you see right here. It's Tamagotchi style, man. You look around it, and your pet's like, doing pet things. I'll just say that, and it's really freaking cool. Anyways, we'll move on. We've already talked a lot about game theory on here. We've kind of known this in the past, but basically there's a lot of game theory here. I'm not going to read the detail of the game theory, but you can kind of start bringing up your own plans on how to keep your pet alive, how to feed it and all of that. So we'll skip past sort of the game theory. This is 100% on chain. So you will be actually inscribing the game itself. So if you want to feed it, you're going to inscribe a pizza. If you're going to give it a shower, you're going to inscribe a shower. This is going to all be done with Ordinals bot technology and the technology that we're building out. So it's going to be like very simple. It's not like you have to learn how to code or run your own node or do anything crazy. Like it's going to be super easy to understand, one click, just like a lot of these other on-chain games are. However, this is a very unique on-chain game on Bitcoin that's deflationary. So kind of as I mentioned earlier, I don't think this has been said till this day, until October 28th when this thread was posted. Pizza Pets does not end in a week. We played over a couple months, and we expect the vast majority to die, making the survival all that more special. So we knew it was Tamagotchi. This is actually an example of one of the graves. I was just talking about how each of the graves are going to be unique. This pet, in loving memory, is no longer with us, but its grave is still with us, and its grave is still on chain, and there's a little ghost like flying out and stuff. So that's really cool. And this is kind of the TLDR of some of the things to expect. 11 types of pets, 6 stages of evolutions, 5 weakness types. Every pet is unique. As I said, there's 200,000 possible combinations. And there's obviously going to be way less than 200,000 pets. Every pet grave is unique. So the pets that die, as I said earlier, has 100,000 possible combinations. And we expect most pets to die because even if you try to play the game, if you don't play it right, your pet could die. Collect one of every, so this is going to be a secret still, but if you were able to collect one of every immortal type of pet, you're going to unlock a secret, and you can just kind of guess on what that secret's going to be. So we hope you take care of your pet. What are the next steps for this? What's the next leaks for this? There's a lot of ways to get involved. A lot of them have already been kind of in play for a long time. Hey, look, there we are. Number one is you need to like and share the stream so other people can get involved as well. But anyways, one of the things is we're actually doing collabs that's ongoing. I actually saw one of the first tweets go out very recently. I just clicked it and it went away. This is from Beezy. So we have 200 plus communities that we're working with. And basically, Trevor has a tweet. You can go to his highlights. I'll actually do this on stream so you can see it. You can fill that out if you haven't already filled it out. Granted, we're kind of in the tail end of this, so it's pretty much going to be with the communities that we've already worked with. If you do still want to try to squeeze in, that tweet is still available. This is one of the ones that I worked with personally. This is RWA. They were also known as the Colony. They tokenize assets. They have their place in New York. But there's a lot of other ones out there. But again, if you go to Trevor's highlights, scroll, and I mean, it's the first one there. Actually, it's the second one now. Click on this, and the form is still there, the partner allocation form, to see if you qualify for that. I am also spearheading another avenue. If you're a content creator and you're interested in getting involved with the Pizza Pets, hit me up. Hit me up directly. Just DM me. Say, hey, Chris, watch the stream. I'm interested in getting involved, and I might have something for you. So with that being said, that's a waterfall of information. What's your thoughts, Chris?
Bro, my thing is just like, where does the beer come from? That like, do I buy the beer and then give it to him? Like, where's this come from? What are the transaction costs? Like, how do like the bottom feeders get in on this? And is this only a BTC Whale guys game? Yeah,
that's a good question. So multiple things. Is one, we're working with the Ordinals bot, and they're going to utilize the transactions to where like it's going to be as cheap as possible. I'm not on the tech side. It is on chain, and the fact that it's on chain, you have to pay for the chain, right? I do know that with their tech, they're able to like optimize transactions. I also know that you're able to take care of several pets at the same time. Now, granted, you might, you're taking this more on-chain transactions, but it's still one click, and it would be cheaper than doing multiple clicks, right? If you have 6 pets, right, like that you're trying to take care of at one time, you could feed all of them a pizza at one time, opposed to 6 different transactions of feeding each pet. Again, I don't know. Like, I'm not involved with the tech side. I'm involved with the marketing and marketing side of everything. But that's to my knowledge. So I still don't really know. I know with the even with Bitcoin setting an all-time high right now, last I checked, the mempool is still relatively cheap. Like mempool fees, I'll look this up right now on mempool space. They're still, dude, yeah, here, let me show you this. I'll show everybody this. So if you go to mempool right now, dude, look at these. Despite Bitcoin hitting all-time highs, you still get like 4 sats per VByte, which is like a 41-cent transaction. That's even at the highest priority it goes. So this is like significantly cheaper than a lot of the things that we saw last run. Whether it's going to be like this when the time of launch goes, I'm not entirely sure, but we'll see how it goes. And I don't think it's going to be a Wells game. I think like you're going to have to care and put in effort, and which I'm going to do. I'm going to be personally either live streaming this or making a video on this every single day of me keeping my pets alive.
Ooh.
Yeah. So that's going to be
fun. When content creators say they're going to do things daily, it's adorable. It's so hard.
It is hard.
I know you'll put in the work because you do it, but boy, you're like, yeah, I'm going to go climb another mountain.
So here's more leaks, I guess. To my knowledge, they will require less attention the further the game goes. So whereas it might be daily at first, it might not be like as time progresses.
Yeah, you're a parent. It's just like babies.
Just like babies. You got to take care of that newborn and that 1-year-old a lot more than you have to take care of that 10-year-old, right? And so yeah, I mean, there's that. Dang, I just like, there's so many things that like I don't know what I can say yet, and what I can't say. There's also like, we've talked about this on stream, but there's like risk you can take to like expedite the process and everything that like you could do minimal transactions for those risk, but you also have a chance of your pet dying from it.
So that's actually something that I would enjoy doing. Less about me being the gambler, more about me being the facilitator of showing somebody else's degeneracy. You're going to do a great job capturing it. I need to just find a whale who's just going to be like, all right, all of them get the thing that's probably going to kill most of them, but then you get to just watch the rapid
Yeah.
growth. Like, who's the riskiest gambler out there, and do you want to do it on stream? Because I say we do it.
I almost want to do like a community stream where like the
Yeah.
community votes to like what to do with it, right? Like you're like, hey, I have this pet, and the community
Yeah.
gets to decide like, do I give it food or do I give it drugs, or do I give it beer? And like
It's kind of like the evolution of the apes back in the day. Like that was a huge thing. They were like, oh, I'm gonna give it the serum, and like that was a thing, right? People would get all excited, like, oh, he's gonna get his mutant or whatever. So like that, it would be cool to see like a group community version of somebody rolls the dice and we're all watching, like, damn.
heck yeah, I would love that.
Cool.
We got a couple more people on chat. Voice crack was so bad. It's been such a long day. My apologies, chat. I am so sorry for like breaking your ears. We got Rewired saying, dude, so cool, I swear. Lost for words. When pizza pets, I need mine. My cat, for the love of all that is good in this world, please go dark mode. We got It's Coma. What's up, man? Welcome back. Hello from Spain. Congratulations, friend, for getting married. That's fun. Marriage is cool.
Congrats,
both places up here are married. And Scotch Fox, let's talk about steroids. It's Coma said voice crack for the win. Dude, things have been wild, man. Like this Pizza Pets campaign is extensive. I really believe we're doing this right. Like we got all of our T's crossed, and I really this is going to be revolutionary for Bitcoin, man. Like it's going to be the first time that something to this caliber is done on Bitcoin that makes more sense on Bitcoin. Yeah, I'm excited to see how it plays out. We have some like massive partners for it. We put a lot of thought, love, care into it. Got our partners at Megapunks that did the art. So I'm excited. I'm excited to reveal more as time goes on. I need a list of like what I can say and what I can't say.
Yeah.
That way I don't.
Yeah, pre-game next week. Be like,
Yeah,
all right, I know what I can't say. And then plus I don't have Fred to peer pressure you to say the things you're not supposed to say, because there'll be a list.
I should just say everything and then make this video private afterwards.
Yeah,
like,
dude.
well, you should have been there, and you should have been there live. Shin asked about any new when graduation. I know that it's going to be like mid-November, but that would be a Fred question, and he's not here today. But I'll check in with Fred. I know we're going to get that finalized soon. Fred had to move, and so that and then just with all the Pizza Pet stuff. So It's Coma said, I'm screen recording, fam. Please share leaks. Yeah, this guy. Yeah, man. So, I mean, that pretty much, if there's any other Pizza Pets journal questions, I'm happy to try to answer. With that being said, there's a couple more things that I wanted to talk about today before we ended. I say before we ended, I mean, we still got plenty of time. But dude, we almost got 5 million gift views, and we only have 113 gifts, and we just started uploading really not that long ago. And some of the recent ones are Taha. I thought this one was really cool. It's like a meditating, one with like that little Taha's little cap. This one kind of reminds me of Blessed Ninja, but with the hat, of course. Mark won our last competition, and that competition was for the Content Creator Boot Camp, and it was who could get the most impressions in the community tab, and Mark won. So this was his like request, was to get a DJ one. There was actually a lot of thought and care that went into this one, because Mark also has paint on his head. So when you think about a DJ and paint, it's kind of hard to mix the two. So I thought this was a good little like mixture of like, how do we incorporate like all of the traits of his ninja, but with paint. And this is kind of where we're at.
These are so good, dude. I love them. They look like they're right off of a show. Like they all look like they have a voice, but it's a gift, so we don't get to hear what they're saying, what they sound like. Like they very much look like they came
Well,
straight out of a show.
maybe one day you'll hear what they sound like.
Oh boy, let's go.
We got some fights going on right here as well. I thought this was a really cool one, just like a little ninja fight scene. That was cool. I think I talked about this last week, but one of our stickers, the one of Erica specifically, trended like across Discord. It says 580,000 views, almost 600,000 views on this Discord emoji. I don't know about you, but I'm pretty sure that there's more. I'm pretty sure there's not 580,000 Pizza Ninjas.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, or Pizza Ninjas using this emoji or the sticker. So this actually went viral on Discord, which is really cool. So Fred just messaged, said he for sure can't make it. That's all I was checking in on. All good, Fred. All good. Do we talk about pets yet? Just dropped in. Yeah, I extensively talked about pets at the beginning. At the end of this, feel free to go back and watch the beginning. I'll still take up questions, but not going to do like an entirely like rundown. I like to, if you guys have ever watched your stuff on here, I like to hammer down the main topic within the first 10, 15 minutes. Like, I don't know if you've ever watched something that they're like, this episode's going to be about the price of Bitcoin, and they don't talk about it the whole show until maybe like the last 5 minutes. That always like infuriates me. So I do the opposite. I do like, this is the main topic for the day. This is what you know about the name topic. And then we could, chill.
Be the change you want to see, bro. Be the change you want to see.
So I gave the alpha right out the gate. Troll Farmer, what I need to do to get a GIF as well. I think I can make that happen, Troll Farmer. I think I can make that happen.
He's got to get in line because my guy, I've been contributing. I need like some editing, microphone wielding, gorgeous ninja of your boy Chris D. That must happen.
Okay. I'm actually not the one in charge of the gifts. I wish that I was.
Who can we harass? Just collectively?
I can't
when we want things.
I can't just throw them and they're under the boss. But I do contribute. I have a list of things that make sense. Like you just said, like if yours is like a content creator ninja, spitting out content, then I make that recommendation. But I'm not the one that adds it to the list and prompts it and works.
I need to be like having a video camera, like filming and like pizzas coming out the back of the camera, something like that. No.
Troll Farmer, if you had a GIF, what would it be? And that's for I'll ask that to anybody in chat. If you had a GIF, what would it be? Yeah, Dagger Bits is one of my favorites. Matter of fact, I might even use that tonight. I'll show you which one he's talking about.
I like the stickers though. All of them are cool. The laughing one,
they are, yeah.
The little cool guy one, angry. They're awesome.
This is Dagger Bits, the little money printer one. That's so cool.
You're not sharing.
I'm not sharing. What am I doing with my life? Here it is.
Oh yeah, that one's sick.
One of my faves. Ranger said, thanks. I have a question regarding Pizza Ninja holders. Do we each get one Pizza Ninja? Does it need to be enlisted? Yeah, your ninja needs to be enlisted and you get more than one. I don't know if the amount, I think the amount is public, but I'm not 100% sure the amount's public, but you definitely get more than one.
I heard it was more than 5 and less than 7.
Okay, so it is public. Yeah, you get 6. Maybe a gift with my wizard hat ninja would be cool. Some magic stuff. Cool. Send me that. You know where to contact me. Yeah, almost 4 million gifts. Been going crazy. Awesome. We got some dog ones in here. I think are really cool. I was talking about Vincent earlier. He's like a huge dog content creator. And we got the one of like his him opening a present and it's a dog. So I thought that was really cool too.
Yeah, that's rad.
But yeah, the main point for the day was like just get ready for Pizza Pets. I mean, we are in the final stretch. We're in the final ending here, guys. There's been a lot of work going to this. This is literally one of your last chances if you either want to be a holder and get the airdrop, you want to be a partner community, if you're a content creator, if there's any avenue you want to try to get involved with this is not your last chance, but it's one of your last chances because like the ball is rolling. I actually don't even know the cutoff line. I don't know the day. of like, this is when we're going to do the final everything. But I know the ball is rolling very much so. I mean, we have almost everything we need to in place to make this one of the coolest experiences on Bitcoin that I've ever participated in. There's only been a few games on Bitcoin, period. But this one being deflationary and Tamagotchi mechanics and the way everything looks and the way that we're working with partners like marketplaces and everything like that, like is super cool.
Yeah, dude. What are the chances? Are people going to be able to trade Graves, or will they be like?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure. Yeah, Graves are going to be their own. Like, I'm sure they're going to be tradable. I mean, they're ordinals. So that's what I'm not like when. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty puzzled on that. So they're each unique, and the Graves look really cool. So I mean, in my mind, I'm not saying this from the perspective of the team, but in my mind, like if you get a really cool Grave, like that would be awesome too. Like if your pet does die, you should still be happy with a cool looking Grave.
Yeah, especially if they find out that like this type of pet equals this type of Grave, they're like, I'm just gonna kill it.
Nah.
Just throw all the booze at and just let it shit itself to death.
Oh man, no. Yeah, the final form is gonna look better than the Grave. I'll tell you that.
There you go.
Yeah, the final forms are like, I'm very interested just to see how many people get to the final form and the strategies that are at play. Man, I want to talk a little bit more about strategies, but basically you'll have a very finite time period to come up with your strategy. And you could come up with it right now, but there's a lot of speculation on that. Somebody said, can I still fill out my passport from the events to get a pet? I don't know. I wasn't involved with the passports. So I'm not sure. I'm sure you can, but I don't know for sure. How do we know which communities are getting the airdrop? Ask the community. Ask your whoever the collab manager is, or the founder or co-founder, whoever, if they've contacted us. Got Fred in chat. Ugh. I still identify as a ninja fawn king. So how about my two queens by my side, fanning me and feeding me slices of gift? Is Fred insinuating that me and you are by his side and fanning him? Is that what he's trying to say?
Are you saying that me and Chris are pretty?
That's what he's trying to say.
Pretty ninjas.
He can replace queens with two Chris's by his side, fanning him and fawning over him. I'm also a fawn, by the way. So I mean, fawns are royals in my opinion because I own not one but two fawns. So yeah, 5 Graves to revive. That's an interesting concept. Or to burn. Win pizza pets. That is the question of the day. Win pizza pets. Not a hard date. I don't think there will be a hard date. I think it's you're gonna wake up one day and you're gonna be like, oh my god, there they are. I don't think we don't have a date set, but I don't think we're even gonna pick a hard date. What's the benefits if we get to be an immortal? All right, this is a fun question. Again, I'm not going to answer this from the team side. I'm going to answer this from a personal side. I honestly think that the people that put in the time, money, and effort to get their pizza pet to immortal, they're not going to want to floor it for cheap. And I don't want to speculate too much on that. Like, I don't know what they're going to be listed for, but like, they're going to be super scarce. I mean, like we imagine, you just saw the mega thread earlier. We imagine that like most pets are going to die. They're going to be super scarce, and there's going to be a lot of blood, sweat, and tears involved with getting them to that immortal. On top of that, they're the only ones in the collection that are actually still pets. All the other ones died. So like out of this entire collection, thousands and thousands and thousands, there's only going to be a select amount of them that are actually these really cool on-chain pets that will forever be pets. They're never not going to be pets. So yeah, I mean, like you can do the math there of like how cool that's going to be, how scarce that's going to be, how the pets themselves are, So I mean, just think of any kind of like scarce mechanics. I mean, even like like gob, whatever, like that rune, they kind of did it wasn't really a game, but it was like they did something similar to where like you would participate and like you could kind of go on to the next level of participation. At the end of the day, like the ones who participated really got rewarded. So I mean, it's up to the market to decide everything. I don't know, but I think it's gonna be cool. Like I can tell you what, if I get my pet to the final evolution, you ain't getting it for floor. Like I'm gonna be attached to that thing, man. I watched it grow up. It's my kid. I watched it go from a hatched out the womb to a full-fledged Evolution 7 adult. So you got to pry that out of my wallet.
I just hope somebody tells us like when they're getting in trouble, like when the wife is getting mad at you because you're like, I can't, babe. If I don't feed my pets, like you know, when they're like missing dinners and stuff like that, like I want to hear about it.
Yeah, yeah. I'm even thinking about like, events too. Like if it runs into like any events, I'm like, oh gosh, am I gonna have to like bring my laptop? Yo, wait. Yo, pause the party. I need to go feed my pet.
No, that's the thing. The wife's gonna be like, just pause it. Just pause the game. You're like, I can't. There's no
That would
pause
actually be a
button.
really funny piece of content if you're like at this like bumping party and like things are going crazy and you have to like get your laptop and kind of be in the corner.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's gonna be the do I go after the girl or do I go feed my do I go wash the poop off my pet?
You wash the poop off your pet, for sure, without a doubt. It's not even
girls.
Yeah. Girls aren't immortal. Pets are.
There you go. Good content coming.
Says it said, how much is gas sats VBite are we going to need to play this game? I really don't know. That's something TBA and something that it's not going to come from me because I don't know.
Hey, I do have a request for product merch because Pizza Ninja stuff is awesome. I have used this thing every day since Salt Lake City. Every day. I don't care about this company, but I like the fact that I have this little metal mug that I use every day. I need a Pizza Ninjas one.
There you go. If your Ninja looks good on a Stanley style cup, then start your brand, get it out there. Cheers to branded mugs.
There you go. That's awesome.
I wonder how my Pixel's doing. You have Pizza Ninja merch though. You have some shirts, right?
They fit my kid. Oh. They don't make tall guy merch in Web3, I'm afraid.
What?
No, they don't.
Kid's tall.
Yeah, but I don't know. Some guys are just down to wear tight-fitting shirts that go and hang above their belt. I'm just not one of them.
We'll get you hooked up. We'll get you hooked up. Some of the swag right here.
Yeah, well, I'm actually, you know what I want to do? There's a company called Supacolor, and you can send your images to them, and they'll send you a full color heat transfer where it's like a vinyl, like hybrid thing that you can heat press on, get it in whatever size. So I can have my Ninja on just like a big ass white hoodie and just big Ninja all over the front of it or whatever. So I can rock it in the wintertime during the streams. It'll be good.
I like that. I like that a lot. We need it. I would love a Ninja hoodie. I thought we had some at one point, but I don't think we ever did. How will distribution work for Pizza Ninja holders? Is it one per Ninja? Does it have to be enlisted? Yeah, so your Ninja has to be enlisted at the time of snapshot. I have no idea when that is to get qualified, and you'll get 6 per Ninja. I was hesitant to say that earlier, but apparently everybody knows because like you said it and some people in chat said it. So
maybe I was in the same room with you when Trevor was like, all right, guys, don't say anything, but
nah, yeah, I've had quite a few people say it so far. So there's a little bit of leak for you. With all that being said, I think we've really touched all bases. We're crushing it on this campaign. Super excited. I think the most important thing, if you got nothing out of this video, would be if you want to get involved, then get a Ninja, or make sure one of your collab projects, you're entering those giveaways for that. If you're a content creator, hit me up directly, message me on Twitter. And I think that's it. Shin said, I guess Chris D have to wrap a car with his Ninja.
Oh boy. Yeah, that's like PTSD, man. I don't know. I'd rather do anything except car stuff ever again in life.
Yeah, I think I say this every week, but like Chris D was he did content on cars on YouTube. He has his 100K plaque in the background. He got over 100K subs. That was a full-fledged business for him for over a decade.
And then Web3 came and was like, get out of here. We don't want you cars. Chris going to talk about cartoons and chickens and squirrels and ninjas.
That makes sense why he switched over. Yeah. Mick said, is there a history tab in the game where we can see what we have done in the past? Yeah. Every transaction is going to be logged, not just on chain, but like it's going to be a very clear, concise way to see your transactions. Maybe even after. Oh, and then like there's also gonna be like cause and effect. So like if you feed, obviously, like if you feed the Ninja or the Pizza Pet, as we kind of saw earlier, like you're gonna see that it got more heart from it being fed and stuff. Got Sugar Girl in here. Sats GM everyone. GM, welcome to the chat. Which we're kind of wrapping up here. Basically, just so slammed with Pizza Pet stuff that I just really want to get in here and just give you guys all of the details, which I think I did as carefully as possible. Will pets get to fight each other? That's a great question.
That'd be so cool, bro. I just want Pokemon Go for Pizza Ninjas. That'd be great.
Dude, imagine like they fought each other, but like you risk like your pet dying from the fight after like all that work to keep it alive. But like if you win, like you get something for it, like something like awesome. That'd be crazy. You absorb that pet and get like a mega pet.
Oh man.
I think Poseidon meant to say I have the alpha. So Poseidon, yeah, if you need alpha, go get it from Poseidon. Pet fight would be so epic. I agree with that. All right, guys. Well, that being said, Chris, do you have any final words for today?
LA crew assemble. I don't know. It's gonna come back. We need you to come eat pizza with us.
Yes, sir. Yeah, they're looking for a local LA meetup, which would be super cool. Ninjas meetup. I do want to talk about some events, but we're gonna postpone that because they're still not like finalized yet. But we have some in the making for coming up. So we'll probably hopefully talk about that either next week or the week after that. And for now, just get ready for Pizza Pets. Really excited for it. I personally am going to be either making videos or streaming every single day on all the Pizza Ninjas or Pizza Pet socials. So it'll kind of give you a feel for everything, how much it's going to cost, because I'm going to be doing it. It'll be for how long it's going to take, the time commitment, and everything else like that. So with all that being said, stay tuned. Get notifications on for Pizza Ninjas, for Trevor, he does announcements and all of that. Shout out to chat. You guys really crushed it today. Got Norek still in here, partying it up. Ranger still in here. Shout out to Ryan Weaver, Poseidon, Mig, all the others. Again, if you're a content creator, hit me up. If you're a Pizza Ninja, for some of the gifts, like maybe you're like really consistent listening to these streams and you're active, hit me up. And I'll see what I can do. I don't pull the final strings, but I'll see what I can do. With all that being said, we'll see you guys next Tuesday at the same